Mark Berman.
Stephen, I don't know how you measure stuff like this, but do you feel like you hit bottom tonight?
I hope so. This is embarrassing, but there's a few things to it. Obviously, we came out in the first quarter and our defense was amazing. Like, we did really good things, and Justin was good and rebounded, and we blitzed and we rotated and we made it hard on them to score in the first quarter. And then there's just a couple plays, the free throw rebound that they got, they made the first, missed the second, got the rebound, put it back. And then it just caved in on us. And the missing of shots is really plaguing us this season. To go 4 for 45 from 3 is like, there's not a word for it. But I told the guys today after the game that they're tight. They want it so bad that they just are like, you don't miss this many shots without like having some sort of tightness in your emotions, your body, whatever, because you want it. You want to make it so bad. And the belief that I have in this group doesn't waver, hasn't wavered. And that's what I told them. So we have an opportunity tomorrow to rectify it against Cleveland, who beat us the other night. And we've got to do better, 100% better. But the shot stuff is it's hard.
Jonathan Fagan.
Obviously the shooting being what it was, but to give up, I guess it was 32 fast break points through 3 quarters. What do you say when guys just aren't getting back and just sort of giving up that?
Yeah, you call as many timeouts as you can, and the messaging has to be strong, obviously, but our turnovers led to their fast breaks. Our long rebounds off threes led to their fast breaks. They were leaking out. Justice Winslow would just contest and leak out. We weren't getting back with him. And as I continue to say, the get back part has nothing to do with talent. It's about wanting to do so and getting back. But the way that they were playing us, they were packing the paint. They're forcing us to drive into crowds, and they were quick enough to steal or deflect passes or dribble drives or whatever. And then they were forcing us to shoot threes. And that was their game plan tonight, and it worked to perfection. We turned the ball over 23 times for 35 points. We were 4 for 45 from 3, and they scored 74 points in the paint. So all around bad for the Rockets.
Kelly, you go.
But I think we talked about the snowball effect a couple of days ago. How do you stop that if tonight was kind of the second half, especially, was just a lack of effort and just getting behind on defense and everything? How do you correct that in such a short amount of time?
Yeah, it's all of us looking in the mirror and deciding that we're not going to take it anymore. We're not going to allow this anymore. We're not going to succumb to the pressure, to the adversity, to the disappointment that has been building for a long time. And I'm not succumbing to it. I'm, like I said, the belief that I have in this group hasn't wavered at all. And we're just going to continue to push through and fight through. Like, what other options do we have? We're going to fight. That's who I am. That's who we are.
Adam Spollen.
when things are obviously not going well, is there ever almost feel like an expectation from the group that something bad is going to happen at some point?
I don't know. I don't know if that's the case or not. I mean, you know, human nature says that one of two things happens, right? You are when something bad happens, you react negatively to it or positively to it, and there are times where we respond in a positive manner, and there are times where we respond in a negative manner. Tonight was hopefully the bottom point of our negative reaction to adversity, to the disappointment of a turnover, a missed layup, a missed call by a referee, a missed three, a missed assignment, a missed rebounding opportunity. You know, hopefully this is it.
Brian Bearfield.
Coach, there was 2 back-to-back possessions in the first half where you all should have had the rebound, but nobody boxed out, and the Grizzlies were able to get the ball and put it back into the basket. Is that due to the fact that you all are trying to play faster, that the players are leaking out instead of securing the rebounds?
I mean, one of the main things that we had on our board, I'll tell you exactly what we had on our board. We had transition, take care of the basketball. We had protect the paint, and we had all 5 rebound. And we had a few possessions where you're right, we didn't hit, we weren't physical. We allowed them to come back in and get the rebound. And you know, against an offensive rebounding team like they are, against a fast break team like they are, like they're number 1 in the league. And transition points off turnovers, points in the paint, offensive rebounds, and they did all 3 tonight.
Mark Berman.
Stephen, I don't know if it's too early to ask this question about injury stuff, but PJ and Eric were getting looked at. Any information on them?
No information on them yet. Nope.
We'll take 2 more. Adam Wexler.
Coach, with John's somewhat limited minutes tonight, do you expect to possibly have him available tomorrow night? And will Victor be out there tomorrow?
Victor's scheduled to play tomorrow. I don't know about John. Where he's not scheduled to play, but with limited minutes, as you said, maybe there's a chance.
And last question, Cody Davis.
Hey, Coach, when you have a team like this that's in a really bad shooting slump, especially from behind the arc, when do you start to change somewhat of the offensive game plan to encourage them maybe to take less threes and attack the paint more, or even a mid-range shot, even though nowadays that's looked at as the restricted area now?
Yeah, so there's a couple things to that. There's shooting the mid-range, which is fine. Like John shoots mid-range, and other guys on the team house shot a mid-range shot today. We don't shoot the mid-range very well either. I think before this game, in the last 2 games, we were like 0 for 15 or something crazy from mid-range. So shot faking and shooting the mid-range is not a great shot analytically, of course, but I want our team to play free. So if you feel like you can get a clean mid-range shot, I'm totally not against it, but we are a drive and kick team. We create threes for our teammates. That's what we do. And we're not making the threes right now. And, you know, as far as a change of philosophy and all that sort of stuff, that doesn't, like we made 28 threes in the OKC game, and now tonight we made 4. Yeah, it's a tough one. I don't really know the answer to your question as far as like not shooting quite as many threes and driving the ball when the defense, their whole goal is to have 5 guys basically in the paint forcing us to shoot the threes. It's like, what else are you gonna do? And you see, it's not like we're not attacking because we shot 41 free throws. So we're attacking the paint like we should, and we're taking the layups or the foul opportunities like we should, and we're making the right play to our teammates like we should. Problem is, tonight we turned the ball over way too much, and we missed the threes that we had that were created by our teammates.
Thank you, Coach.